This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF6951. Alright guys, now it's time for the next step on your layout. Trees! I have been dealing with Bob for 7 years now, and he does excellent work on his trees. So if you need some trees on your layout, check out Long Shadow's Trees. Tell him the Cuzz sent you. Hello everyone and happy Friday. Yes sir, welcome to Cousin Vinny's live stream on Friday nights. Let me say hello to a few people, but in the meanwhile, I want to get you guys to check out all of these live streams that happen all week long, every week. So guys, check them out and see what's going on. Let me say hello to Marquis Saunders, American Flyer S-Scale, Wigwam Workshop. That is Steve. How's it going, Steve? Eminem Short Lines. Kyle Stevens, John Tanzillo, Digger Evans, my buddy from across the pond, Anthony Dodge, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in. Nissy J, Roy Eltham, that's John Tanzillo. Let's see, Dave Strange, how's it going, buddy? Glad you all can make it in here. James Young, RDA N Scale, Joe Rader, Norman Rowe, Georgia Sunbelt, Dave Strange again. Let's see. Kevin Strange, GLE. How's it going, my friend? Manny Fernandez. Let's see. Marty, Eminem Shortlines. I said hello to you. Dave Strange, I said hello to you. Charles Greason. How's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. Glad you can make it in tonight. Low Country Railroad. And that would be Dave Davenport. How's it going, buddy? Glad you make it in. Let's see. Kyle Stevens. I think I got everybody. Connie, she was in here earlier. Hello, Connie. Charles Chasko, how you doing, buddy? Scott Johnson, glad you can make it in. David's Hobbies and Things, glad you can make it in. Dwight Curley, Tiny Town Trains TV, how's it going, buddy? Roy Central. Happy Valley Hobbies, how's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. Let's see who else we got here. I think I got everybody. James Young, glad you can make it in. Ethan Armitage, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in. And last but not least, there's Connie. There she is. How's it going, Connie? Martin Sismar, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in here. Well, as you guys, if you guys watched my intro reminder video tonight, we're going to do a couple of new, couple little demonstrations again tonight. And I got a question for you guys. If you ever used this stuff, this window tinting stuff, I got a question about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit while. I'm waiting for my buddy John, Grandpa Rails, to get here. But meanwhile, I am going to be giving this away tonight. It's Ready Rocks. And as you can see, there's 4 nice chunks of rocks in there. It's really nice, actually. Pretty nice kit. And I'll tell you how that's going to happen a little later on during the show. Manny Fernandez, thank you, sir. Speaking of dinner, I don't know what I'm going to have tonight. That was a good thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's see. Excuse me. Anyhow, let me start the show. Get going on here. First of all, I want to thank Super Chats from last week. Got Manny Fernandez, Mike Rail Artist, Kevin Brown, Roy Eltham, Pirates of Model Trains, which is Mickey. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate that. And I also want to welcome, I don't think he's in here yet, but I also want to welcome Carolina Foothills. He has joined my membership on my channel, and he went directly to the Dispatch 1. And tonight I am going to show you what the schedule is going to be for the videos that the people that are in Dispatch 1 on my membership will get to see. I also want to thank all you guys for doing a fantastic job on commenting on my video. I was totally impressed. And guys, if you keep that up all year long, every one of you will be entered in my contest. I got 40 comments from you guys, and I commented back to you guys. So that means there was 80 comments on that last video from last week. So thank you very much. Keep it up. I really do appreciate that. That's going to help out my analytics with YouTube. So thank you and thumbs up for that. I appreciate it. And I think this guy might be done now. Yeah, here we go here. All right, now I also want to thank all the members of my channel, and we'll start off with Jim Veronico, Dennis Dew, Ron Moen, Roy Eltham, Brian Page, Shays Enscale, Dustin's Enscale, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Robert Young, Eminem Shortlines, Dave BNSF Enscale, Grandpa Rails, Mark Arnold, and Carolina Foothills. Thank you so much, guys. I do really appreciate all that help. That it's going to help for next year's Christmas gifts and possibly contests during the year. So let's see. I'm going to do a shout out tonight. Something I haven't done for quite a while, and I think I might start getting back into that also. We can turn this guy off for now. Shout out I'm going to do tonight is for a person that has recently passed 100 subscribers. And the person I am talking about is Low Country Railroad. And that is Dave Davenport. Congratulations, Dave, and keep up the good work. And I'm sure that you'll go past 100. Let's see if we can get him up to 110 or 120 tonight, guys. It's Low Country Railroad is his channel. And I'm sorry, but Ralph is not here tonight. And I don't have anybody that can post that up for me. So if anybody can do that for me, it would be great. Anthony Georgia Sunbelt, I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hello, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. SD60M, nice shot. What are you talking about there, Dave? Oh, you're going to have a mail call on Monday. Very cool, very cool. That's very nice. All right, so let's see. If anybody's seen James Galton, is he in here tonight? And also William Sullivan, New Fenris Railroad. If you're in here tonight, I need both of you guys to get in touch with me because I know I had talked to both of you about being guests on my show, and I'd like to know if you want to do that. Hello, Mike, Rail Artist. How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in here. Thank you, Digger. I appreciate that. So anybody who wants to go and check out the Low Country, go to his channel. That Digger just posted it up there. And subscribe to him. Let's see if we can get him up to 110 tonight. I know we can do it because anytime I ask you guys to do it, you do it for me. And I do appreciate that. And I'm sure the person you're going to subscribe to is going to like that also. One thing you need to know that when you do subscribe to someone, you need to watch at least 2 of their videos and comment on 2 of their videos because otherwise YouTube will just say, oh, it was a sub for a sub. So you need to do that just to make everybody happy and the sub will stay on his channel. Let's see. I just saw someone here who wasn't here earlier. Ron Moen, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight. The Train Freak is on making 1,000. Yeah, he's getting close. He might have hit it already. I haven't watched any of his video. I've been busy all this week working on what you see in the picture behind me there. That's the build I'm doing for Roy Eltham. And right now I'm trying to figure out the color of this building. It looks to me like an orange color, but even when I put orange up next to it, it doesn't look right. So tomorrow's video, you guys are going to see all the trials and errors I did to try and get a paint to match this after doing the mortar, because the mortar definitely changes the color of the paint. Ian in here. How you doing, Ian? Glad you can make it in. Let's see who else is in here. All right, so what else we got here? So like I said earlier, I am going to give that Ready Rock thing away, and I'm just waiting for, never mind, he's here. Hold on a minute, guys. Hey, John.
Hey,
What's going on, buddy?
just rolled in.
Just rolled in. Did you get my text message?
Yeah, just now.
Did you? I want you to do that. You got to go right up to the start of the chat
Uh-huh.
and count 15 down from there,
Okay, let me get
and
over
then
there.
and then text me the name.
Okay.
This is how we're going to do it. John's going to go down the comments, and he's going to see who the 15th person is that came into the chat tonight,
Chat.
and whoever that person is going to win that rock formation thingy. So it's just something that was left over from Christmas, and I'd like to give it away because I did pay for it. Just don't say, just text it to me, John.
Well, my top chat starts at 5:10, so
Oh, so you can't go further back. Well, wait a minute.
I can't go further back.
Why does it start at 5:10?
I don't know.
Huh. Let's see. Mine's 5:55.
Yeah, no, it won't let me. Yeah, 5:10.
Huh.
It looks like as time goes on, I lose minutes. So,
but you shouldn't.
I'm right now. I'm at 5:11.
Well, that's correct because it's 6:12 here, so that's correct.
All right. Well, if I'll count.
And going to the top chat, right? It's the top.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Let me make sure that's where I'm at.
5, 6, 9.
And if you see the same name twice,
11, 12. All right, yeah, I'll have to catch that.
All right. Check live chat. 14. You can only go back so far. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Cool. I won't reveal that until a little bit later on in the show. F&B Railroad, David, how's it going, buddy? I tell you, I missed somebody last week, and I felt so bad that I missed this person that I actually went through his channel and commented on his video and apologized that I missed him because he said hello to me twice when I went through the chat after it was became a chat. And he said hello to me once, and then he said hello to me again, and he said it yelling. So I felt bad that I didn't say hello to him. So I went ahead and commented on his video and apologized that I didn't say hello. I have not seen him in here tonight so far. But
hello, everyone. I don't know. I can't. There's no way I can keep up with everybody.
Hello, Norman Rowe.
Steve Digger, Norman, Low Country, American Flyer, F&B, Kyle, Manny, Digger, Norman. Let's see who else is in here. James, Dave, Tim, Nissy, Ian. Let's see. Who else is in here? Jason, Anthony, Opa Dodge, Scott, Roy, Eltham, Ron Moen. Let's see. Happy Valley. That's, Eddie, I think is his name. Might be wrong on that one. John Tanzillo, Joe Raider.
I'm kind of liking Jerry's new name now, Boxcar Jerry.
Yeah, it fits him.
That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it very much.
Yeah. And hello to everybody I missed. I saw, let's see, Southern Georgia Sunbelt. Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Marky Saunders, how's it going, buddy? Glad you could join us tonight.
Let's see who else I saw in here. Jerry.
Glad you can make it in.
Ronald Walters. That's a new name for me.
Yes,
Hi, Ronald.
That is a new name.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome to my live stream. Hope you enjoy what's going to be going on tonight. I don't see him. How far back is he? Oh, there he is. I got him.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Ronald Walters. Glad you can make it in tonight, and I hope you enjoy what's going on. Jason, Train Freak, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight.
Chazco. Hey, Chazco. Kevin Brown.
Thank you, Nissy. I appreciate the feedback on that. Low Country just got 12 more subscribers, so very good, guys.
Oh, right
I
on.
appreciate that, but thank you so much. And you guys, you don't have to do it right now, but check him out. You know, check his channel out. Like I said, watch a couple of his videos. Don't just watch. Just don't go there and subscribe and hit. Don't forget to hit the bell. You need to hit the bell and the thumbs up. Don't forget all of that stuff. And I'm glad you could do that. I've been following you for many months. I sent an extensive chat for last week. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Mr. Ronald Walters. Anyhow, we're going to get down to the other. Oh, wait a minute. First of all, I want to ask you guys this question. I tried the windows I want to do on the build I'm doing for Roy Eltham. I want to get the windows to be tinted. Okay. So I went out and bought this stuff. Has anybody ever used this stuff?
What is that?
It is a tint, window tint.
Really?
In a spray can, yes.
I did not know that.
Well, I didn't know that until I went to the store the other day, and I wanted to buy the hobby shop I have here that's close to me now is an everything hobby shop. So they have RC cars, RC planes. So I figured if they have
Hobby Town.
No, it's not Hobby Town. It's called Hobby Bench.
Oh, okay.
So I asked the guy, I said, well, you know, since it's RC planes, I thought maybe they'd have some kind of film that they could put on their windows or something. He said, no, we don't have that. We have this stuff here. So, okay, let me try. And this thing is freaking $8. This little can of stuff. But I tried using it, and I don't know if you guys are going to see this, but can you see all the marks on there?
Yeah, I can see like your fingerprints on the
plastic.
they're
not fingerprints because I'd never touched it.
Really? It looks like fingerprints.
This was brand new out of the package, out of the plastic sleeve. Now, the other side, it's glossy, you know, but I can't put this in the guy's windows. I mean, you're going to see that.
Yeah.
So if anybody ever used this stuff, please enlighten me how to use it because I have no clue. I mean, I tried spraying it like I would just use regular spray paint. I just tried that. This is like 3 coats on here already. And half of this can is gone.
I mean, there's spots though you can see where it's clear that I wonder why I just did that in spots though.
Yeah, you know, and exactly, and the windows in the N scale are not that big. Okay, so I probably can get all the windows out of the good spaces on here.
Yeah,
there are some good, like right here up and along the top. There's none of those marks there. But even if I had the marks in it, the windows are so small, you're not going to see it. Clean with alcohol wipes, before or after? No, James. I'm tinting it because it's part of the aesthetics of the building. The building actually has tinted windows, so I want to copy that. Like I'm trying to get this building as prototypical as I can. That's why I'm having so much problem with the paint. Tomorrow's video is going to be enhanced to what I'm going to show you guys tonight. And how many colors I went through to try and match the paint. And what I did was I put a picture of the building up, and then I superimposed the color of the brick on top of that and tried to match the color. And you're going to see that I was really way off on all the colors. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get down to the other camera and show you what's going on there. And I'll show you what's going how we're going to do this. So John, I'm going to make you a little bit small for right now.
Okay.
There we go. And let's get over there. All right, guys. So what we're going to do here tonight is we are going to do the brick mortar work on these bricks. Now, this is the natural color that the plastruck brick facade comes in. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some mortar work. And as you can see, if I hold this the right way, you can actually see that it worked. It's really hard to catch it in the light. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyhow, I'm going to show you how we got to that point. And this is one of the other colors that I used on the building. This is Krylon red oxide primer. And this is what I got afterwards. Can you guys see? Can you see that, John? John? Are you muted? Wow, when I put you downstairs, when I put you down, I couldn't hear you. Were you talking just now?
Yeah, I was. I said I was. Boy, the brick. I could see what you did in there, you know. Somebody, let's see, when you were talking about your tent, spraying a tent, American Flyer says that you need to be 2 feet back before you to spray.
Okay.
And Ronald Walters says to keep in mind that cameras record colors differently, as do monitors that we view the photos on too. And Steve 87 PSAP said go to Hobby Lobby and get Color Ed.
What is Color Ed?
I'm not sure. There are issues with colors and scale as well. Go to Hobby and get acetate. It's in the paper section of the store. Okay.
Well, I got acetate. I got evergreen acetate.
A colored tint. Well, RDA is suggesting maybe a colored tint. I mean, you know, you can get, but there's no need to buy. Why you don't need to buy a roll of window tint for a car when you're just doing models. So that's why he's got the paint that he got. So he can paint that way, because you don't need to do that.
Right. I don't need to get a whole roll of window tint just to do 10 little small windows, you know, that
right.
Basically this piece would cover, if it came out good, it would cover the 10 windows that I have or 12 windows that I have to do.
Oh, Norman says the correct color is terracotta. The first chip you picked up.
Me? Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Norman said the correct color is terracotta. The first chip you picked up.
This one?
Yeah.
But the problem with this is, and you're right, it is close to the color of the building, but once I put the mortar stuff on there, it changes colors.
Yeah. You can make out the mortar in there.
You can. I mean, seriously, if you put your screen into full screen, you'll see that you can actually see the mortar lines. I was pretty amazed.
Looks good.
I was pretty amazed when I saw it. Now, evidently, you're always going to get this little white film that's on there. And I did watch a video. The only video I found was somebody actually did mortar work on N scale.
Oh yeah.
So, and you might know him, John. His name is Harold, and his YouTube channel is Norfolk Southern Sherwood Division. You might have watched him. But anyhow, he did one of his buildings, and he wound up with a massive a lot of white stuff on here, and he showed how to get rid of it. So I'm going to show you guys what I learned from him. So if you guys get to do this, you'll be able to figure out yourself and how to fix it up. So anyhow, we're going to get started on this. So John, I'm going to make you small. For some reason or another, when I put you down, I make you small.
Before you go, I got one more thing on your tint.
Okay.
Steve 87 says they have colored acetate in 8x10 sheets.
At Hobby Lobby?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, that's where he was started off talking about. Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
Because if that's what I was originally looking for, and I went on Amazon and I went on eBay and looking for acetate that had color sheets, you know. And the only thing I was coming up with was plexiglass, and the skinniest plexiglass was 1/8 of an inch. I can't use 1/8 of an inch.
Right. John Tanzillo says they have smoky type acetate at most office supply stores.
Oh, okay. So I'll check that out too. All right, thanks for all the input, guys. I do appreciate that. Because once I figure out what color I'm going to paint this building, it's going to go together. You know, I mean, I'm working on the roof sections now. I got all the roofs pretty much mocked up with the 20,000 plastic. Now I just make sure they're all going to fit, and then I'll put the roofing material on. And then it's a matter of painting the roof and getting it done, and then figure out how we're going to get it to California.
Yeah. Well, maybe Roy can come visit you.
Well, maybe he could pick you up, and both of you guys can come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might be using a makeup brush after you. No, I actually, I was going to say that I did use a makeup brush. It didn't work as well.
Uh-huh.
And the instructions on the bottle. By the way, this stuff is called Robert's Brick Mortar Solution. I got this as a test from Yankee Dabbler. If you want to buy this after you see how it works, you get it Yankee Dabbler for $6.50, and then take the 7% off for using my code. All right, so let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to make it small again, John. For some reason, when I put you down in the basement, I can't hear you.
Okay.
So,
well, do you want to hear me anyway?
Well, maybe we could. Oh yeah, we can talk now.
All right, how you doing?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Right.
I just instead of putting you down in the basement, I just went to the single shot.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there's nothing to do with this except I just take it. It's just to shake it really well, and if you need to, go ahead and stir it. But I have not found any reason to stir it. So we're going to take this, and we're just going to put it in this little mixing cup that I have. And it's not going to take very much. And what I like to do is take it off the threads here so the cap doesn't get stuck on there. All right. So now we're going to do both of these tonight, and we're going to see how they both turn out. So I use a brush to put it on, and I go in one direction. If I need a second direction, we'll check that out later. But right now we'll just do this. And it's funny because it will pick up the slightest little, if you have, like I have my finger right here, I'm holding down the corner, it will pick that spot that'll be empty.
Right. So you'd almost have to tape it to your workspace to paint the front surface.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to hold it without getting your fingers in the way.
Right.
And this whole thing doesn't take very long. The part that takes the longest on this is the drying time.
Yeah.
Because you need to wait until this turns to a white haze before you can actually wipe it off.
Oh, so it's not like you're brushing it on right there, right now, and then you just go back and wipe off. You got to wait for it to actually dry.
Yeah, you got to wait for it to evaporate. And you know what's funny? I said, okay, I got all this new Vallejo paints that I'm going to be using, stuff like that.
Right.
I said, so I'm going to go and get Vallejo paint thinner, right? So I get it from a hobby shop I used to deal with actually in California, Burbank's House of Hobbies.
Oh.
And the first thing I did was open it up and I smelled it. And you know what it smelled like? Alcohol.
What? Ah!
So I'm saying, well, what the hell do I need this for? I have a whole big jar of alcohol.
Right.
So, yeah. So I bought it. I mean, I already paid for it and everything. So, all right. Once I use the brush, I'm going to go ahead and put it in some water and just wipe it down on this paper towel that I have here. Also, what you're going to need is some Windex, and you're going to need some water. And like I said, the ones that we did tonight, this one here was the natural color that the plaster comes in, and this here was that I painted with the red oxide primer. And I used Tuscan red, and I used nutmeg brown, I used burnt umber, brick red. I used a lot of different colors trying to get this color to match, and I'm having a very, very hard time. And so Roy Eltham, when you watch tomorrow's video, you tell me which one you want. Okay. So let's get back to here now while we wait for that to dry. What do we got in the comments here? It takes probably about 20 minutes for this to evaporate, and then after we wipe it off, it's going to take another 20 minutes for it to dry. So
old school car wash.
Get the feet is done tonight. I used thin cut white.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm thinking of doing the same thing. I mean, I got these, Yankee Dabbler. Bob sent me these to try, just like he sent me the stuff for the ballast last 2 weeks ago, or whatever. So I have this to do the building. I have this one. He actually sent me 2 of them. So I have enough to do that building, but I just want to make sure of the color before I do the building, you know, and I want to make sure that I can get most of that white haze off of there, because to me, that looks sloppy. And if it's going to wind up to be like that, then I'd rather not do the mortar lines, you know, because if it's going to make my build look like crap, then why would I want to do it, you know? So I'll see if I can get these mortar lines just to get a little bit more cleaned up than what that is, because you can see there's a lot of haze on there right now, and that's already been wiped with the Windex. So, all right. So, like I said earlier, am I ready to give this away, John? What do you think? There's good stuff for the house. Yes, he does.
Yes,
and
he does.
American Flyer scale. If you use my code of BNSF6951 on checkout, you will get a 7% discount.
Yeah.
And you could thank me for that. Let's see who else you got.
Yeah,
I got a color mix. Yeah, you know, and I'm sure that we can all mix a mortar color, but this is very convenient. It's here. It's, you know, it's ready for me to use. Just put it in there and put it in the cup. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys also is whatever you don't use that's in your little mixing cup, go ahead and put it back in the bottle. So I'm not going to use it again. I'm not going to use this again. So I'm just going to take this and just going to pour it back in the bottle. It's got
Kevin Brown saying you could try dry brushing the original color after the mortar dries.
Dry brush with the color of the building.
Yeah,
I do not have it. That's the color that the plastic came in.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know, you know, what color. I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what color is going to match that the closest. This kind of basically cover. And you're right, Tim. The 7% discount usually covers the shipping. So either get the discount on a cheaper price, or you're going to save. Either way, you're saving the money. So whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Kevin. Yeah. If I knew what color that was, I mean, like I said, I've been trying to match. I even thought that rust would match it, and I did. Here's
everybody's saying terracotta.
So here is the rust color.
Oh yeah, Ronald Walters says try a terracotta in a cheap acrylic. Or did you try one?
No, I have not tried terracotta. And you guys are right. Terracotta is probably going to be the closest color to this, because if you look at the building, well, I can't show you know, I'd have to turn the camera on. There's no lights on over there. But if you look at the building, it does look like terracotta. And so I was just trying the stuff that I had here in my house. But tomorrow I will, after my premiere video, I will go out to Hobby Lobby and see if they have the colored acetate. And also I will go to Office Max or something like that to see if they have something that I can use, because I really want to get the tinted windows in this, because prototype has tinted windows. And John, you know that because you've been to that station.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I've spent a little time down there, yeah.
If you're sanding the wall, being.
It's been a while though.
Oh, so you want me to sand the wall down?
Well, he said would slightly sanding the wall bring the
I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried that yet, but I guess I could try it. So let's see. I guess I could try it right here, right now. This is a 100 grit, I think. So let's see.
I asked Steve. Steve says Hobby Lobby will have the terracotta paint too.
No, it's not. It's just giving it more. Well, let me try something here. Because I might have put some dust on there by sanding it. Now this was the rust color right here. So we'll see how that is. But yeah, so I will try both of those places, and I do appreciate all your input, guys. That really is helpful. Like I said, I had been with this project for more than a year, and I think it's time for me to get it done and make Roy happy so he can put it on his layout and show it off to all his friends. So I want to get it done. Hey, how you doing, Sean Pacific? How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it
Sean.
in. So anyhow, let's see. Is this stuff dry yet? You can actually see the wet spot.
Yeah.
And this one here, this has also got a wet spot in the middle. So we'll just wait for those to dry up, and then we'll play around with them, and let's see what we can do. All right, let's go. Let's see. Boy, this thing jumps so fast, I don't even get a chance to read it. Let's go, yard boss. Mix rate. I have to check American Flyer S scale. I think I've watched a couple of your videos. I'm not sure.
He said he's building a Santa Fe depot on his layout.
Now we have to check him out. American Flyer S scale.
That's nice to see some other scales in here, like S scale. You don't get too many of those guys.
Yeah, and you know what? I kind of like S scale. When I was in California, there was a guy, one of our guys that was part of the club had an S scale layout. I thought it was really cool.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, as far as cars go, you get all your Matchbox, your Hot Wheel cars are all that 1/64 scale. So you have an endless supply of vehicles, modern, old, whatever. It's got all there for that scale.
Thank you, Kevin.
I think it's a perfect scale.
So the layout I saw, the guy was doing steam.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, do they have diesel? I mean, is it all steam?
Yeah, I've seen some. They've got some more modern stuff out now, and I've seen. They've actually somebody out there is manufacturing actual track. Instead of like how you used to see like the old Lionel and stuff, the old American Flyer track where it's that metal, and then you got that one strip for a tie. It actually looks like real railroad track.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure who's making it for them, but I've seen it at a couple of the train shows a few years ago when there were train shows out here. So
yeah,
I'm hoping they're going to do one in Bakersfield in March, but who knows?
That's one thing I do miss is going to the train shows out there in Cali. When I used to go out there.
Pomona was a good size one, and then one over in Orange County. I've been over there, and actually the one we had over here at the Ventura County Fairgrounds was pretty decent size. So I mean, you don't get all the big manufacturers, but there's enough clubs there that put the modules together, and you get big layouts and enough vendors in there. You can.
That was one thing I liked. Like when I was there in California, I was part of an N-scale modular club. At that time, it was modular. It wasn't T-track or anything like that. It was just N-scale, straight modular. And we did a show in Costa Mesa at the convention center. It was a big to do. And there was 5 N-scale clubs, N-scale modular clubs, and we all put our modules together. It took an hour.
That must have been massive.
It was. It took an hour for the train to go from point A back to point A. And you had to follow your train. When you ran the train, you had to follow around. They had, disconnect throttles. You'd plug it in every so often, following your train around.
Right.
Yeah, it took an hour for the train to go around. I mean, it was used. We had inside corners. We had outside corners. We had all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, it was pretty massive. That was a lot of fun that day. We all had walkie-talkies talking to each other. These walkie-talkies. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
See what Rail Artist says there.
For tinted windows, go to local printer, ask them to print acetate. Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that either. So go to a regular printer shop, like with a A UPS place do? Because they do printing there. Would that work?
I don't know.
Norman, the
Might
green
be a specialist, yeah.
Norman, the green I'm going to use is whatever is available. I believe the green I'm going to be using is what's the name of that? I don't remember the exact color, but it's close. It's not going to be 100%, but it's close.
Hey, John Schoolkill, good to see you.
Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I texted John earlier today. Digger, if you can you please put up Low Country's link again? So just in case somebody didn't get it. It's a good thing Nissy Jay came back and said that he had 112 about 15, 20 minutes ago. I hope he's got more than 113 right now. Staples might have something. I'm like Jerry, I appreciate your input. I'm going to try, like, we have Office Max and Office Depot here. I don't know if we have a Staples or not. We probably do, but I know where the Office Max and the Office Depot are. So I will go there first. I will also go to Hobby Lobby, which is just down the street from me also, and I'll check all those places out. And if worse comes to worse, if they have the terracotta paint, I will get a bottle of the terracotta paint also. Because one way or another, I got to get this building. The color I like, actually, if it was my building, I would do it in a darker color. I would do it in that color. Because when the mortar lines, when they stick out really good.
Yeah. Hey, Wigwag, how you doing?
Yeah, you could almost see it, like right there. Anyhow, I was pretty amazed that it actually went into the mortar lines on that brick stuff. I was pretty amazed. Speedy.
Wigwag's at a hockey game.
Oh. You know, it's funny because you start reading a comment that's right down at the very bottom, and then as you start to read it, it doesn't just jump up 1, it jumps up 5.
Yeah.
So now where did it go? wait, come back here. Come back here. So anyhow, guys, tomorrow is going to be my trials and tribulations on trying to match a color for Roy building, and I'm also going to show you how the buildings are going to get locked down onto the foundation so they don't move around, because this building, if I have to ship it, has to come apart. Yeah, because there's like, I think I counted at one point, there was like 13 substructures that go to this building. So I'm going to put together the ones that will attach to a main building, and that main building is going to have to be able to come off, and along with the major main building, because there's 3 main buildings. There's the main building, and then there's 2 side buildings, and then there's little buildings off of that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there. And you guys will see that in the pictures tomorrow. And actually you can see the picture behind me right now of what it looks like. There's a lot of detail on that roof. Also, you can see right under the eave, you can see that molding that's down there as part of the roof section. And then the awnings are made out of the same roof material. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to get all the details done on this. Well, I appreciate that, Norman. And yes, Steve Pezzi, I did appreciate that shout out. It was a great shout out you did, and I really do appreciate that. Let's see.
Those blue jackets tied with the pens. Country. Where am I at? Yeah, American Flyer. He just started his channel. He's only got 18. He started his channel just like a couple of weeks ago. Looks like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's got a bunch of videos up.
Yeah.
Different stuff. So
if somebody would be kind enough to put up his link, I would like to go check his channel out and see what he's got going. And who knows, maybe I'll give him a shout out and get him going with some subscribers.
Let's see if I can pull that up.
I thought I could paste and copy this, but I can't because it goes away as soon as I scroll over it.
Let's see if that works. Come on. Oh, no, that ain't good. Hey, Ken Amos, how you doing?
Hey, Ken, how's it going, buddy?
All right, let me try and find that again.
There you go. What he's getting for his birthday is a Pennsylvania K5 Pacific number 312.
There we go. That's what I want right there.
Very cool. I'm interested. I want to see a different scale besides HO and N scale. Thank you, Digger. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. Are these guys dry yet? Almost. I think this one is dry. All right. They both look dry. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next step on this and see how we can get this to work out. So, John, I'm going to put you downstairs again.
Okay.
All right. So the next step would be is the reason we had the Windex and a clean rag. This used to be a Diamondback T-shirt.
Hi, Derek.
All right, how's it going, Derek? How's it going, buddy? All right, so we're going to take the rag and we're just going to stick it in the Windex. And I'm going to go in the same direction that I applied the stuff on, just straight up and down. I'm not pressing hard. I'm just kind of gliding over the brick. It'll take probably another 10 minutes for this to dry up. So we'll sit here and we'll chit-chat a little more. There you go. Yes, so I have not seen James Galton in here tonight, nor have I.
No, I haven't seen James.
And I had not seen New Fenris Railroad in here tonight.
No, William, I haven't seen him either. Hey, Dwayne, how are you?
So again, if any of you guys are interested in being a guest on my show, what I call Meet the Modeler, and basically is what it is. I just ask you about 20 questions, just about model railroading and how you got into it and so on and so forth. If you guys want to be a part of one of my live streams, send an email to Vinster6951@outlook.com. And when you do that, I will get in touch with you and tell you exactly what day we're going to do that, what Friday we will do this on. There won't be any rehearsal except for about a half hour before the show. I'll get you up on here and we'll talk a little bit and we'll go from there. So if you guys are interested, I'm here. I want to get that back in motion again. I want to get Meet the Modeler back.
Roy Eltham says New Fenris is here.
Oh, yeah?
And I did not see him, so I missed him
either. William, if you are here, can you send me, because you said, I told you at one time I wanted to have you on my show and you said you would like to do that. So send me an email, Vinster6951@outlook.com. I thought I saw Gary Weiss in here. Gary, if you are in here and I missed you, I'm sorry. But how's it going, buddy? And you said you had a project for me. Where is it? Jerry Trains. I started videos. I have 3. Jerry Trains. That's a new.
Yeah, he's a new one. I haven't seen him here before.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are wondering why some people have green on their names? It's because those people are members, have a membership with my channel. If you look at the bottom of my videos, you'll see a button that says join. If you hit that button, it'll take you to the join page, and you can pick out if you want to go with just the badge of honor, which is $2.98 a month, or if you want to go for dispatch 1, which is $5.98 a month. And that's another thing. Let me see if I can get that up here. Hold on a second. Scoot this back over here, put that over there, and let's see. Is it here? There you go. This is going to be the list of all the videos that are going to be coming out for the people that are in the dispatch 1 tier of my membership. So it starts on February 1st, and every month on the 1st of the month, you're going to get to see these videos here. And these videos start in 2015 and go all the way up to present time. As you can see, on November 1st here, and that would be the last one for this year. That's 10 or 11 months right there. And then I have more for next year. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this is all going to work out, check it out. It only costs you $5-6. If you don't like it after the first month, you can quit. Anyhow, I thought that was pretty cool. Back over here. Rob Milby, how's it going? Actually caught the stream for a minute tonight. How's it going, buddy? I'm glad you can make it in.
All right. Hey, Rob.
I am Sparky Buddy. Oh, Jerry Chang is a Sparky Buddy. Okay, that's fine. Sparky's a buddy of mine. Sparky's a buddy of John's.
Yep.
So, yeah. Way back in the year 2015. Yep, all the way back in 2015. So you're going to see all those videos, how my layout progressed from that point to now. And there's a lot of videos. I mean, as you can see, I had 10 or 11 months there, and I still have 35 or 36 major change videos. So I got enough to keep us going for 3 years.
No, I haven't seen Sparky in here.
No, I have not seen Sparky.
He might be lurking. You never know about him.
Yeah. American Flyer Scale is Sparky 107. I believe he's not here. I have not seen him. But like John says, he might be lurking. Let's see, are these guys dry up yet? I tell you, when they dry, it's too bad you guys can't see what I'm seeing here, because the motor lines are really there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm going to make you small again, John.
Okay.
Can you guys see that?
I can see where it's wet, and then you can tell where it's dry, and you can see the mortar lines.
Can you see the motor lines?
Yeah.
I think for N scale, I think that's pretty good, to be honest with you. And this one worked out even better too. It's hard to get the light on it. There you go.
What are they talking about here?
All right.
Or somebody's on food.
Huh?
RDA, it better be garlic bread. Okay, I gotta roll back up for that one. He's soaking his raviolis up with some bread. Yum, dudes. And then Norman
if you're gonna talk about food, you need to send some this way, bud.
Yeah.
Because this is my dinner time, you know.
Yeah, I got a little grumbling going on right now myself.
So apparently everybody can see the motor lines. So American S says looks great, and Norman Rose says it looks good.
No, Ken, he did not dull coat the wall before he put the mortar on.
Now I did do that on one of my attempts that you'll see tomorrow. Because what was happening was when I used the Tuscan red, when I was cleaning the haze off, the paint was coming off too. So I decided that on the next time I would do the Tuscan Red, and I said I was going to give this a second chance. What I did was before I put the mortar stuff on, I did dough coat. I did put a coat of dough coat on to see what would happen. And when I went to wipe it off, when I went to wipe the haze off, it wasn't coming off as easily. So this was the only one that gave me that problem. The other paints had no problem with it. So, and this is not even the color close enough for me to use, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay, Kevin Brown says it looks like the mortar wash dulls down the base color, so you might want to try a brighter red and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. See, it does. It really cuts the color down quite a bit.
Hey Shay, how you doing?
Shay Strain.
Yeah, he just rolled in.
Oh.
He must have just got home from work.
Probably. Oh, there he is. There's Shay. How you doing, Shay? Glad you can make it in, bud. So anyhow, I just wanted to give you guys an idea that this actually does work on N scale, which I was totally amazed. But I have a lot of square inches this I got to do on that other building.
Oh, you gonna do that
Yes.
giveaway thing?
Yes. All right. Guess you guys waited long enough. Let me do this again. This is what I'm giving away tonight. And John had instructions to go back to the beginning of the chat and pick out the 15th person that entered the chat. And the 15th person, let me see, because he texted the name to me. The 15th person is Joe Rader. Congratulations, Joe. You won another prize from me. Yay for Joe.
All right, Joe.
So Joe, I believe he's in here. I think I
I saw him in there just a few minutes ago.
Okay. Joe, I know I probably have your address somewhere, but please, Vinster6951 at outlook.com. Please send me your address and your information so I can get this out to you. I only want to go to the post office one more time. $635 one time is enough.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyhow, I might do the same thing next week because I have two more gifts that either people didn't claim them or like the one I had that I couldn't ship to New Zealand because of the shipping expense. So I had that to give away too. So anyhow, so Joe Rader, yes, sir. Congratulations, bud. All right. So I think we're good right now.
Right.
I just wanted to give you guys a short demonstration. I tell you, even though it still looks like a little wet in there, it's still, I tell you, I think
it looks good. It really does. So there you go. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, you had it there a second ago.
I know. You know what? I got to do this.
Yeah, back up.
There you go.
Back out. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Right there.
Right there. You can still see it's wet, but you
can but you can definitely see the mortar lines. I mean, you can tell.
The mortar lines.
I think does
work good.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like everybody's starting to take off.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget tomorrow at noon will be my video on OTC Part 2 mortar is what I call it. I hope to see you guys there. And don't forget, the comments were terrific this time. I really enjoyed watching and commenting back to you guys. It may be a little bit of work for you to watch and comment on the video, but just think it's work for me too because I have to comment back to you.
Right, yeah.
So keep that in mind. And please, I do appreciate the comments. It really, really is going to help me as far as YouTube goes. And again, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. If you guys do what you did last week, I'm going to be happy. Anyhow, talk to you guys later.
Good night, all.
Take care. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.